Someday in the future, when I become a mother, this is the advice I'll offer you. Dear daughter, when you fall in love, there's so much to learn. It is evidence of completion of your soul, for the soul is meant to love. You'll learn what it's like to be an individual within a duet. You'll learn balance. You'll learn so much about yourself and about your prince. You have to maintain your individuality and learn duality. You'll learn to show affection, care, a love beyond what you've known before, and you'll learn how to receive it. You'll learn to listen to your heart and know that it is usually always right. You'll learn how the happiness you feel when you're with him doesn't compare to the happiness you feel anywhere else. When you're not with him, you'll think of nothing but him, and everything around you will remind you of your love. You'll only talk about him, about how amazing he is and how happy he makes you, the flowers and smiles he always brings. You'll learn to analyze yourself, and you'll automatically become an optimist on any dark night. You'll take on any challenge because you know that even if you fail, he'll be right by your side always. And then forever won't seem long enough because time always flies when you're with him. The words "I love you" cannot possibly explain what you feel about him, and you'll search for other ways to show him, to prove to him. You'll envision a wedding in depth, something you've never thought seriously about before, and you'll see that your fairy tales finally come true. You'll begin to wonder what your children will look like together, with his skin tone and yours. You'll wonder if she'll have his nose. You'll caution yourself too because you recognize the intensity of the love you feel, but you'll jump into it head first anyway, because that's love, and you want to experience it all the way. You'll feel the all-consuming power that love has over you and realize that with the great bliss that love brings, it has the power to control and destroy you. And when something happens, you know your love will conquer all because that's what fairy tales say. That's what's supposed to happen. And when your love falls apart, when it unravels at the seams and you don't realize how, when, what, where you went wrong, and then suddenly he's a complete stranger and you can't stand him, but everything reminds you of him and everyone asks about him and you can't escape his lasting presence. You can't escape the pain you feel even though you know that it was partially your fault too. And you're confused. Your feelings lie to you. They tell you to hate him, though you know that your love will always be deeper than your hate could ever be. And you want to. You want to hate him, because then at least you'd have your pride. You'll realize that you won't be able to stop the tears. You struggle to contain the anguish you feel when you sleep with another. But daughter, you'll only be stronger. And if you can overcome the elements of love and learn the balance, seal the key, crack the code, then the love that will come your way will be the most worthwhile.